I got one question for you guys before you guys leave. I was thinking when I was on my way over here, I was wondering why I haven't gotten a question from you guys about the Jerry Jones photo. But when the Kyrie thing was going on, you guys were quick to ask us questions about that. Hold on. And I don't even want you guys to say nothing. When I watched Kyrie talk and he says, I know who I am, but I want to keep the same energy when we're talking about my people and the things that we've been through. And that Jerry Jones photo is one of those moments that our people, black people, have been through in America. And I feel like as a black man, as a black athlete, as someone with power and a platform, when we do something wrong or something that people don't agree with, it's on every single tabloid, every single news coverage. It's on the bottom ticker. It's asked about every single day. But it seems like to me that the whole Jerry Jones situation photo, and I know it was years and years ago and we all make mistakes, I get it. But it seemed like it's just been buried under like, oh, it happened, okay, we just move on. And I was just kind of disappointed that I haven't received that question from you guys. Appreciate it.
It's you, the black man of America, who didn't know it, and you who found out the secret had to keep it there. Till I come to set you free. How many of you glad I've come to set you free? Hallelujah, Yahweh. Oh, glory. What a day we living in. A precious day, a wonderful day, glorious day. All the prophets and righteous men wish they could have seen this day. In the meantime, why are we suffering death and abuse at the hands of white people in America? They're the ones came up with the skin game. White. They're the ones made it an issue. So, well, you sound like a racist. You teaching hate. You sound like you teaching hate. In 1776, the white man taught you all about how he died fighting to get free from England. Now, he didn't call that hate teaching, he called it history. Then you come down and white people begin to teach you all about how the Indians killed them and scalped them, and how white people died conquering the West, how they died. They didn't call that hate teaching, they called it teaching history. Then the white man come along, he say, remember the Alamo. Remember Custer and his last stand. Remember the Alamo, how white folk died at the Alamo. They don't call that teaching hate, they call it teaching history. In World War I, they show you films and movies of all how white people died in World War I. They don't call that teaching hate, they call it teaching history. World War II, they taught you all about how they died all over the world. Remember Pearl Harbor. Remember Pearl Harbor. Remember how white people died on ships in Pearl Harbor when the Japs dropped bombs on them. They don't call that teaching hate, they call it teaching history. In the Korean War, when the Chinese drove them to the sea, they fought their way back to the 38th parallel. Showed you all the movies and the films, how white men died fighting in Korea. They don't call it teaching hate, they call it teaching history. When it comes to Vietnam, they say, remember the Vietnam veterans, remember the missing in action. They put a rock up in Washington commemorating 57,000 white boys that died in Vietnam fighting for what they call freedom. They don't call it teaching hate, they call it teaching history. Then you come with the Jew, he say, remember the Holocaust. Remember the Holocaust. 6 million Jews died under Hitler in Germany. Look at these pictures. Look how we died. Look how the Jews died. You be crying all about how Jews died. Your tears be running deep how Jews died. You don't call it teaching hate, you call it teaching history. So when I come along and teach you how the black man of America was reduced to slavery, 100 million of us was put into slavery and 96 million of us were killed. Only 4 million made it to the shores of North America. Don't you tell me I'm teaching hate, I'm teaching history. Praise Yahweh. When I come among you and I show you and tell you how the white man has hung us on trees, cut off our ears, our nose, our fingers, and our toes, don't you tell me I'm teaching hate. Shut up! I'm teaching you history. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you